The last time the Arizona Wildcats made it to a bowl game was back in 2017 during Rich Rodriguez's last season as head coach. During that season, the Wildcats were ranked as high as 23rd nationally, but have not been ranked since. Since Rodriguez was fired, the Wildcats have gone 10-31, including an 0-5 record in 2020 and 1-11 record this past season. There's not been a lot to cheer about for Wildcat fans up until now. During his first full recruiting class, Jedd Fisch has put together a strong base for the future. Football Scoop called Arizona's recruiting class the best pound-for-pound recruiting class in college football. With a strong foundation set, the Wildcats may have all the tools to rebuild to a bowl game again and create hope for the fan base. From an outsider looking in, it looks like Fisch is building something special down in Tucson. When Jedd Fisch first took over as head coach, he knew he had a massive project on his hands. For years, the Wildcats had struggled on the recruiting trail and player development. True to form, Fisch's first team struggled to all but one victory. They were competitive in most games and were a handful of plays away from at least a few more wins, but nevertheless, going 1-11 in 2021 did not exactly pertain to greatness in 2022. What Fisch has been able to do on the recruiting trail has ended the honeymoon period as hope returns to the struggling fan base. This year's recruiting class feels special. They added their highest rated recruit of all time in commitment from Tetero McMillan and finished with 5 4-star recruits. 4-star running back Rayshawn Luke impressed during the All-American Bowl. They finished with the second best recruiting class in the Pac-12 and 22nd best recruiting class in the nation. Put that in perspective, last year the Wildcats had the 77th ranked recruiting class in the nation, and the year before that they had the 58th best recruiting class. This class was Arizona's highest rated recruiting class since 2006, when they finished with the 19th best recruiting class in the nation, and that class had only an average rating of .8692, while this year's recruiting class finished with a .8714. Zach Barnett wrote, "Many noted Steve Sarkisian signing a top 5 class coming off a 5-7 debut season at Texas. But Jedd Fisch inked Arizona's first top 25 class since 2006 on the heels of a 1-11 debut. Aside from players on scholarship, they added some great preferred walk-ons, including 3-star safety Jack Stam from Liberty High School. He chose Arizona over scholarship offers from Army, Georgetown, New Mexico, and UPenn. They also added 3-star standout defensive lineman Jacob Rich Kongaika from Mater Dei over offers from UCLA, Colorado State, and Utah State. Along with that, the Wildcats have done a great job in the transfer portal, currently having the 4th best class in the Pac-12. Michael Lev from Tucson.com writes, "The University of Arizona shifted gears to more developmental approach along the offensive line after reading the transfer market, which is insanely competitive for any veteran lineman with a pulse. Arizona had its eyes on Joe Borjan of Mount San Antonio College for a while. He has rare length at 6'8". The staff feels good about its personnel at guard and center, including returnees Josh Donovan, Josh Baker, and JT Hand, and was seeking a player with true tackle measurables and upside. If he develops quickly, Borjan could become the 3rd tackle behind veterans Jordan Morgan and Peyton Fears as soon as this season. Borjan is immediately eligible and will have 4 years to play 3. Arizona also looked into the transfer portal to upgrade the quarterback position, and the coaching staff believes they did so, adding former Washington State quarterback Jayden de Laura. De Laura was a 3-star recruit in the 2020 recruiting class and threw for 2,798 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions during the 2021 season. De Laura entering the transfer portal seemed to surprise many after he led the Cougars to bowl eligibility and was called the team's catalyst for his success. He's the only true freshman to start a season opener at quarterback in Cougars history. Lev writes, "The staff isn't concerned about De Laura's arrival disrupting the chemistry in the quarterback room. While it's more likely than not that someone will transfer with 5 scholarship quarterbacks on the roster, nothing seemed imminent as of writing. Among the veterans, Jordan McLeod is considered the least likely to transfer, in part because of his insanely competitive nature. They also added 4-star transfer wide receiver Jacob Kohling from UTEP. Jedd Fisch came to Tucson with a vision and has successfully implemented it. Adam Gorney from Rivals said, "It's really amazing. It's a testament to Jedd Fisch and the staff developing relationships, being super active, and still selling the dream even after a first year that didn't go very well. The Wildcats will focus on recruiting their talent-rich state, and Southern California may be building something special on paper. With that being said, it doesn't matter what your recruiting class ranking is, it's how you perform on the field." What do you think? Is Arizona building something special? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, maybe check out my other videos right here. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.